And y'all should listen to Young Dolph Kush on a Yacht. It's on that. It's a short album. It got like 5 or 6 songs on it, and it's from his album Niggas Get Shot Every Day. He start off like, hey, da-na-na. I never changed for a bitch. Got rich and I still didn't switch. Fake love, don't feel that shit. Somebody is like in their bag right now, but in a very productive, positive, reinforcing way. Something about a hidden treasure in plain sight. Something about what's that song? Whitney Houston. A lot of Whitney Houston. Um, keep smiling, keep shining, keep smiling, keep shining. Oh, all or more. That's what friends are for. In good times, in bad times, I'll be on your side forevermore. That's what friends are for. She said, keep smiling, keep shining. Always know you can always count on me. Yeah, man. So, guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. I'm eccentric RockStar'Seed. I got 2 parts to the storyline or the message. I call it a storyline because there's always elaborate detail. You know, I got to go into all the encyclopedias to make my point. I just like to talk. Okay, I'm long-winded like that. I just like to keep in mind, take what resonates, leave what does not. Eccentric. You can't mess up your introduction. Keep in mind, take what resonates, leave what does not. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. So you really like stepping up. You stepping up to the point where you calling in your soul tribe. I want to recount. I want new friends. I want new money. I want new sex. You got the new sex. You got a past life relationship. I want 10 pentacles. I'm the star. But my premonition is like someone wants to get their money right. Like Music Soul Child has a song called Money Right. Soon as I get my money right, I'm gonna come right back to you or make it up to you. Something like that. So you're either being patient through somebody's financial difficulties or someone is being patient. Someone is hoping that you are patient through their financial difficulties. They want to invest in you with the star and the King of Pentacles. And then 10 of Pentacles. I'm not using these decks, but these cards kind of just tell a story to me. There's a 10, the Ace of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, Page of Wands. Somebody's passionate about you, just like you're passionate about you. Somebody believes in you. I don't think people get that every day anymore. Like, how come we don't believe in each other like we're supposed to? Because everybody's pessimistic. Everybody's been done for singing that shit. Keep smiling, keep shining. What the hell? I cannot stand my own handwriting. Oh, knowing you can always count on me. That's what she said. That's what friends are for. All right. Somebody see a vision. So I got this premonition, right? Whatever they're investing in, whatever they're walking away from, it's like my credit cards is maxed out. With the 10 of Wands, I see like somebody has maxed out credit cards. The bank account is low if it's not on zero. Sometimes you get the overdraft protection, but it's probably overdraft. Something like that. Like you keep going through things like that. And they have a lot of responsibility with the 10 of Pentacles and the Hierophant. And I also, with the dual message with that is the friendship. Somebody has a long-standing friendship where they're going to it's only natural you're going to start investing in each other. Like when I see the illustration with these 10 pentacles on the house, it got 2 and 2. So that's 4 pentacles, not like a lackluster mindset, but just like you're locked in. Somebody has a locked in. Somebody regrets buying a house or getting a house because the interest rate is too fucking high. With the locked, I see that with the 4 of Pentacles. Okay, and then there's 6 pentacles on the house, but on the front part is 2 and 2. And then on the chimney part, there's 2. So that's 6 pentacles. So eventually it's going to ease up. Like somebody's college is going to be like, they're going to be able to breathe again financially. But that's where their attention is. All the while you're a smart business person. Something about being a smart business person. And then I got the devil card right here with the 3 of Wands. This is a dual message too. Somebody is going to end up dying by what they stand for, even if they don't tell people what they're standing for. If this is somebody who is a manipulator or persuasive, like somebody worship the devil, because you got the devil card, and in the depiction, he's luring kids in with money and ice cream. And then what's clarifying that is the 3 of Wands. Like somebody's teaching kids magic, or teaching kids this how you get ahead, this how you stay ahead. And somebody's gonna die by that because they live by that. They done turned out too many kids. That's a side note. But then when I also see you being shrewd in business is the art of persuasion and how you're planting seeds in people's mind, being that persuasive influence. And how you are teaching people, you're putting good seeds in people's head for the better. But this is an influence. You're trying to be successful in the public's eye with the Ace of Wands and the 6 of Wands. You're turning difficulties into triumph, tragedy into triumph. So it's a dual message. I see that's 3 different things I saw right there, but that's for somebody. That's for a very small group with the art of persuading kids and making them think they could do stuff. They're trying to play God in their own life. Like there's somebody who's playing the devil's advocate. Somebody worships the devil. Somebody's partner worships the devil behind the scenes. I think it's a man. Somebody's male partner worships the devil behind the scenes. Like he has a way with kids, and now we know why, kind of thing. And then the other part is mostly about you calling in your soul tribe. You could have gotten away from somebody like that, or just had an eerie feeling about them, and you could have like said, "Screw this." Your hard work is paying off, and your intuition is heightened, and your authenticity is real. So you're going to make it big. And then I see with the devil and the 3 of Wands, it's like nobody makes it that big without a touch of madness. Like you're going to, not the part about persuading the kids, but the art of persuasion is devil energy, for better as well as for worse. Being an influence. Be prepared. You're going to be a massive influence. When I see this, the star, you see how she's doing, and then you see the devil. Take away the negative part I just said. Like, see that? But the thing about the kids, somebody needs to know that about their partner. Okay? You see how he's trying to teach the kids you could be successful if you practice XYZ with the 3 of Wands. Like he's putting attachments on somebody's kids, or he's teaching kids how to conjure up attachments. But in a more positive light, someone could be trying to persuade your kids while you're working on yourself to give your kids a better life. You have a talent, okay? There's something with money, with making money. And then there's going to be, okay, with more money, more problems, or something like that. You're the star, like you have a talent. You're trying to showcase your talent with the devil and the 3 of Wands. Like you're persuasive. Like you're going to sell people on what you're good at. And with the Ace of Wands and the 6 of Wands. It's like an introductory message or something like that. You see what I'm saying? But then when somebody's credit is bad, okay? Somebody's credit is getting bad because they're falling behind because they're going through financial restrictions. Okay? This is what I meant with that message. With the house, he got a lot of responsibility. You dig? All the while, you and your business with the star, and then you see this, whether you're a yogist, Reiki master, doesn't matter what it is, your business or a teacher of some sort. You dig? Somebody's wife brings in more money than a husband. But then there's you who's showing up in financial stability by yourself, which is attracting your past which is going to realign. You know how soulmates miss each other sometimes at first, and then it come back around, or something like that. The Ten of Wands, like somebody's guy. This is another man, okay, who is having like financial difficulties with the burdens of all this accountability. I'm trying to keep up with everybody's happiness, and it's fucking killing me. And the thing about money, right? You coming around, you working by yourself on your own is bringing this person around. This person seeing, I think this person who's having a hard time is this person who's going to come back around. As soon as I get my money right, I'm going to make it up to you. This person's taking action with the King of Wands. He's not a punk about it, but he has a lot to deal with. Okay, with the wands. And then you see how it's like I know how to do this. I'm not half stepping. I'm not committing until I'm able to do it the way I want to do it. So what somebody's going to come back to you and send you on a trip or take you somewhere with this Knight of Cups. You see how he's offering it? Like it's not you're gonna love that. He's gonna do something really nice for you because for your patience. Okay. While you resist the urge of temptation, I need you to wait for me. Okay. But for your patience, and it's not like you're just sitting like a bump on a log. You are working on your own money and your own finances too. But while you're patiently waiting for him, you're working on yourself. Okay, and you're going to get it right with the Ace of Wands and a Six of Wands. You're going to create an opportunity, and it's going to work out well for you. And on that trip, when I split the deck, this Emperor, this is what's going down. That's fertility with that Ace of Wands. You see that Emperor and that pregnant woman with the son? Yeah, it all ties together. That message ties together. In good times and bad times, you can always count on me. That's what friends are for. Okay? You see that with the Lover's card? That's what friends are for. Right now, what I see with the evolution, the Queen of Wands, and the Eight of Cups, you have to go ahead in pursuit of your own happiness and your own overall well-being. Time waits for no one. And while you're doing that, someone's going through an evolution, a spiritual awakening. This is a second additional card, but it's also a judgment card, just like the regular judgment card. So it's two judgment cards in this deck. There's the evolution. So it can have a dual meaning. The way, let me see, what's this? As a spiritual person, all that I love is more important to me than all that I fear. And my happiness is a direct reflection of how quickly I can shift my perception from fear to love. Love's taking over me. And then what you're attracting is my greatest spiritual shifts don't come through force. They come through freedom. You don't try to force nobody to do anything they were not ready to do. Instead, you kept on going, and it made it everything. It's going to make everything come full circle. How you focus on yourself and how you don't give up on love, and how love is the thing that's moving you. And that's the universe, which is this is what the Most High, message from the Most High. My happiness is a direct reflection of my level of faith in the universe, or my faith in God. It seems like you know better about a lot of different stuff. And then, so your person has to catch up to you. When I see this card, it matched something I picked up on with the past life relationship and the deep emotions, the unknown feelings of past life influences. This touches on the reading from before. Somebody's emotions is carrying over from a past life that went undealt with, and they carried over with deep emotions, unknown feelings, past life influences. So your person, with the Lovers, your person could have made a choice, and it could have bruised you emotionally, and you're made to heal those emotions today. I mean, not today, but you dig what I'm saying? Like in this life. Calming the waters, achievement, idyllic times, the garden, the Eden, the garden of paradise. I feel like this is your kingdom spouse, the sensuality, and you're nursing this person know that they hurt you. And your sensuality, like your feminine wisdom and passion, is who they know you to be. And now you're coming full circle to being that, and it's going to bring you back together. All the while you're achieving things for yourself. You're destined to have money. You're calling in your tribe. You already have your person. It's just not time yet. It's just seasoning. It's percolating. Achievement plus effort plus intention. Is always the intention is worth more than what the deed is itself. Something about that. It's not why you're doing, it's not what you're doing, it's why you're doing it. It's what the intention behind what you're doing. So somebody is focused on their morals, ethics, and beliefs remaining intact no matter what. And then you have calming the waters, something about healing, peaceful. You're in a space of tranquil, a space of peace. It's all about peace. So some of those messages is not for everybody, but but if you removed yourself from a toxic environment, it brought in your path, it brought in your person. So you could have left something karmic behind to bring in your person. And I feel like with idyllic times, the garden, the paradise, these are better times for you. You're supposed to have money. You're supposed to be successful. You're supposed to have your person. So you're called to do the work. While they're in separation, getting their money right, you're getting your emotions right. Okay? And to further amplify the capacity with the Most High, with my happiness is a direct reflection of my faith. It's like what God's what your perception is of what God is saying is his he's saying my capacity to tune into the energy of love gives me the words I need when I'm ready to speak up, the compassion I need when it's time to forgive, and the power I need when I'm lost. That's who you call on, is the Most High. And being a manifester or attractor, a super attractor, something about freedom. You just want to be free. You don't want to be emotionally bound, especially with the Eight of Cups. That makes a lot of sense when the Eight of Cups is right here, the Queen of Wands and the evolution. So it could be a dual thing. He's going through something. He's going through his evolution in its own way. It's mirrored in its own way. I can decide to recalibrate my energy and commit to love and joy. You got a taste of what it felt like to be without your person. So even if it was another lifetime ago, all that's emotions and all that goes with that separation spilled up is leading up to now. You got a taste of what it's like to be without him. And I love the depiction of this lover's card because he's sneaking. It's like, I can't be with you right now, but I'm not going to forget you. I'm going to find a way to come talk to you. I'm going to find a way to tell you I love you every chance I get. So it's telepathic with the lovers. That's Gemini energy. Y'all mentally connected, as well as the spiritual and the emotions. He's going through a lot of the things that you're going through, but maybe in a different fashion. It's just articulated in a different way. Like whatever bruises the man the most would be his money. That would hurt him the most because that would cause a natural separation between him and his person, because you can't live the life that you want without your finances being intact. And it's a blow to your manhood because a man is made to be the provider. The man don't want to sit next to a woman and he can't provide for her. That's depressing. So you are deciding to not hold a grudge against your person, and you're going to pardon him and accept his love. Y'all could be separated by water, by miles and miles. Could be across the states, could be across the continents. But he makes a way to communicate with you every so often and let you know if he values you. So he makes sure he checks in every so often. The King of Swords is right underneath this Lover's card, and so is the Ace of Pentacles. And then the Queen of Pentacles, something about value. So as you being a spiritual person, you said, what it takes you got to recalibrate your energy to be able to commit to love and be joyful, to be free from anything that will lower the algorithm, lower your frequency, lower your vibration. You don't want to be deprived of. You don't want anybody taking anything from you, and you damn sure don't want any cracks in the foundation like that message. I don't know why that message had to be in there with somebody persuading the children. You could have been persuaded as a child to think and act a certain way to deprive you from your own destiny. Someone tried to swap destinies or could be trying to steal destinies from you, or someone could be trying to attack you through your children. If you see your children going through a lot of changes, beef up your prayers and pray over your children more. I'm not saying you don't, but you should for those of you who have the children, or someone's trying to iron your spiritual children, the children y'all supposed to have together. Someone could be trying to iron it to block those children or taint them in some kind of way with that depiction of that man luring the kids in with money and ice cream. Honestly, that's pedophile energy. That's what pedophiles do. Respectfully saying, be careful with who's hanging around your children, who's being way too generous. I know that from life experience. If a neighbor is way too generous, he turned out to be a pedophile. At the end of the day, he ended up going to jail for that, because he lived in a house with a woman who had 2 children, and he was abusing those 2 children and kids in the neighborhood. You get where I'm going with this, right? I know that from personal experience. So that's significant. Watch your children. Watch your neighbors harder than you watch your children, because these devils, they come with smiling faces. They don't let you know they're monsters. Now, compassion is the name of the game. All that I love is more important to me than all that I fear. So knowing that, my happiness is a direct reflection of how quickly I can shift my perception from fear to love. So compassion is my compass. I'm willing to hold the space for the experience of others. You are keeping an open heart, like you are releasing grudges or any emotional bruising to evolve. To evolve. I need my money, I need my man, and I need my children to be safe. And it ain't a whole lot to that. So I guess in that essence, it sharpens your intuition. You're doing everything to keep yourself free and clear from any clouds, illusions, or anything like that. With the wisdom and the knowledge, with the duality, many meanings and misunderstandings. It's like you don't want to walk around confused. Too many mixed messages. This could even go as surface level as looking at too many spiritual advisors. They all come with a different message. Some of them are sincere, some of them are not. And you got to be careful with who you listen to. You already embody the wisdom, and sometimes you may want to show support to another reader, but you don't know what attachments or what energy they come with. They could be siphoning your energy or just meant to be a source of confusion. You don't know who the devil's working through. So you always want to pray and use discernment. Speaking of that, I didn't even pray. Our Rab, forgive our sins and excesses, establish our feet firmly, and give us victory over the unbelievers. Surah number 3, ayat number 147. What else does a collective need to know? I think I'm using the wrong deck. I'm supposed to use that deck. The Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, you upgraded yourself in a way. Not to say it in a disrespectful way, like you was a bum. I don't mean it like that. I mean, there's always room for improvement. Everybody goes through spiritual trials. Like God afflicts everybody with trials. So everybody takes a dip every once in a while. I feel like you're taking more of accountability. You're taking it more serious with the compassion being here as a spiritual person, as somebody who's sensitive, as somebody who's emotional and heightened intuition. You're taking it more serious because you want to be the right example or keep the algorithm up to, because it energy shifts. It pulls your person out of the funk they might be in through their own personal trials that you may know of. It's important. Page of Swords, that's due diligence. You read your holy scripture. You watch what you say. I hear quantum leaping. You pray over your water. or speak life into you. What am I saying? You speak Six of Swords. Yeah, something in the way that you speak is not combative, it's not argumentative, it's not brash, it's not harsh, it's not rude. You shy away from that because the Six of Swords is under the Eight of Cups. You shy away from that. No, what you say are words of encouragement. With deciding to calibrate your energy to commit to love and joy, you're making a point to be successful. Is to be more successful, is to get out your feelings and be more successful, is what it shapes up to be. Because that's peace at the end of the day. And this King of Pentacles is backing you. Some of you look way younger than what you are. Looking at both of these pictures, the Queen and the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, you both look young. Super young. You don't look like what you've been through. Now I hear Cat Williams. It's like, remember he gave the example about Martha Stewart and Little Kim, and then he started cussing out Michael Jackson. It's that kind of experience. Something with somebody and kids. Watch your kids. Don't let them go in people's house. That's a warning. That is from the Most High. The Lovers. Tell me about the Lovers. Seven of Wands. Three of Pentacles. Somebody works behind the scenes to stop. Okay, so what it sounds like is the agent of chaos, the enemy, the agent of chaos, the enemy, the author of confusion is sending people your way to stop you. I mean, obviously, that's what he does. So you could be currently going through an experience where both of you are afflicted with trials and people are being sent in to stop you. With the hints, your soul family calling in your tribe, you don't have to do this alone. Be careful that it's not coming from the shaitan, it's coming from the Most High, your soul family, who you think is your soul family. Past life relationship. So for somebody, this is a lover. This lover is a predator. That's just boldface. Okay? While for others, it's a neighbor. Be careful, watch your neighbors. The devil is sending people your way currently. And for us Muslims, Ramadan is coming, so you're going to see a lot of people act a fucking fool. It's something about the coming, like weeks prior, a week or two prior, I always see things go completely haywire. The reason why is because for that month of Ramadan where it was obligatory to fast from sunrise to sunset, it's so important that God put the devil in chains for that whole month. It doesn't stop his soldiers. The followers of Shaitan can still do their thing, but the devil himself is in chains. So he's turning up right now. He's like pressing the gas. Like he's gunning it to 110 right now in attempts to cause chaos. Be careful. I keep reiterating, be careful. This Queen of Swords, you got to keep your guard up. This is not the time to be, you could be the open heart. You know how I just explained to you about being a loving person is more important than all that you fear. Love to not be taken advantage of. Love to be careful. With the Queen of Swords, Five of Cups is under that Seven of Wands. It don't need to be you in that Five of Cups energy and that sad, depressed energy because, and the Ten of Wands again. Because people you thought were your friend with the Three of Pentacles, they may look like they all about God or spiritual or just a good person, and they're going to cause you burden. Something is not going to go right, or is attempting to not go right. All right, what's the advice for this? I want out of this energy right now, okay? Because I don't like it. What is it? Okay, hon. What is it that? Let me think. What cards do I need? It's a deck I need to use for advice. How about this? Oh damn. Okay. There's four of these things and I'm spelled out. The cat's eye, your intuition, follow your intuition, protection. You know, I'm always talking shit. You should have seen it coming with your cat's eye. Thing I say about that, the reason I say that is the instinct. Cats are intuitive and instinctual and mysterious. You need to stay to yourself for a while. You also need to, okay, your amethyst, your gifts. This is something with attacking your gifts of blocking your intuition, okay? Because I see that with this. Okay. And again, what's underneath it is a balance of masculine and feminine energy. But this is about your pineal gland, your third eye, your heightened intuition. You need to pay attention. Be careful that it's attempted to be blocked. Pay attention to your dreams. You don't have to spell it if it's a bad dream, but pay attention to it. And then you got faith and healing and renewing. So this can also be old wounds, if you've been through childhood traumas and things like that. Yeah. Something about healing. Something in regards to healing. It could be agitating failure. The shaitan, the enemy, it could be agitating failure for you right now to hold you back. Remember I said something about the dream in the video before last, where I'm talking about somebody stole the uh the wooden fence you put on the steps to block a baby from climbing up the steps to prevent them from falling. Okay? There was a crack in the foundation, and then when you were sleeping, like your guard was down, okay? You weren't paying attention. And when you woke up, you felt an intuition. Something told you, get up. Like you had a feeling you were being watched. And the fence was the first time you saw somebody peeking down there. You took a broom or something and you kind of like poked them to run the other way because there was a hole big enough for them to see in. And then when you went to sleep again and let your guard down again, you the fence was gone to stop your kids from going up the steps, but the hole was sealed up too. And as soon as I went to run up the steps to go get that fence, I woke up. So now that was a day ago, a day or two ago. So now that these messages are coming out, something with a baby in the fence. I didn't think for once it was about a predator. You know what I'm saying? Trying to create access to your children, or trying to wait for you, trying to catch you slipping to approach your children in some kind of a manner, you know, in that predatory manner. And let me show you what I'm talking about with the double card. Somebody's trying to teach your kids bad habits. So they thinking she's focused on her work and things like that. And you got this devil card right here. See how he's trying to lure the kids in with money and ice cream and stuff like that? They're innocent. And he's trying to like teach them bad habits. It could be the devil himself or somebody moving in that devil energy. And they're trying to teach your kids bad habits. Be careful. Or this is just something that needs to be healed in you where you weren't very protected and those wounds are showing up for you to address them. You also have black tourmaline. Black tourmaline is supposed to protect. It's about your third eye, something about your intuition and protecting it from psychic attacks. Voodoo and witchcraft is very real. It's a real thing. So you could be getting the heads up from the Most High. Hey, someone's attempting to practice voodoo towards you. Keep your guard up. Beef up on your prayers. Beef up on your fasting. Protect your children. Someone's sending attacks to you. Could be old exes, could be family members, could be neighbors. It could be anybody. You know, you got to establish boundaries to deflect unwanted mental energies. So that could have been somebody pushing magic off on me in the dream state. The jin's trying to approach me in my dream state, and they're trying to get to my kids. Hence the wooden fence to block the steps. You dig? They're trying to find a way in. So they're trying to block my intuition so I don't pick up on them coming in. That's for somebody. All wish I fucking, oh, I wish I motherfucker would. Nobody, you always think about what you're going to do and you know yourself very well. Anybody would would want to take somebody down for that. But who wants to go through that? That's the point. Be careful. You're being warned to be careful. So with that message being said, I'm cleaning up these cards. This is why I don't like this is why I didn't like this deck. I was afraid of it by way of the type of messages that always come out with this deck, because it picks up on people's karmic ways and toxic ways. So I was always, that every deck tells a different story, and it picks up on different things. And you see the illustrations are in black and white, so this could be a thing from the past. You could have evolved. You walking away, these three cards initially, what was it? The Eight of Cups is in here somewhere. Initially, it was these three cards, and it was the King of Wands on the bottom, but I started shuffling it again. So that's your counterpart. You're being separated. That's another reason why you're being separated, to heal past childhood trauma, as well as needing to be careful. Okay, that's coming up, to heal it for the sake of your evolution, for the sake of your spiritual progress. Like, this is your efforts not going in vain. So sometimes, like, when things show up in your dream state, it could be the ego. So you spiritually evolving, it has nothing to do with the ego. It kills off the ego. The ego was put in place to protect you when bad things happen. And your ego, you're already programmed. It's already programmed in you to think and act a certain way based off of things happening to you. Creates blockages when it's undealt with, because you have that ego in place. Now that you're spiritually evolving, you're dropping the ego death. I hope I'm making sense. I hope I'm explaining it right. Okay, you walked away from everything that held you back in the past, that caused a lot of emotional stir with the Eight of Cups. And that could be your ego, and as always, the devil operates from the ego. He won't prostrate to Adam. We know that. Now, about your past life. Something about a King of Pentacles wanting to support you. You're a star, but they feel like their way of the ultimate way to support you is not just spiritually showing up, to be a husband or be a great supporter or a manager, or any way they can show up in a way to support you. The finances, like, I'm gonna need money to do this because I'm coming with you. Oh, I didn't expect to say that. I'm coming with you. Okay, they're planning it, so get ready. That could be why a lot of things are like, God is kind of telling you. You don't know what they talk about, what God and your person talk about. You just get the intuitive nudges. You dig? Well, hold on. Let's start over. We see what you're working through, and you kind of get where your husband's coming from. I'm going to stop calling them your person. I'm going to call them your husband, okay? Or wife. Your spouse. Your kingdom spouse, because that's what I got. Divine Mother. Compassion. Again with the compassion. And then you got precognition, psychic abilities, heightened intuition. This was always my Queen of Cups. Someone who's deeply intuitive, empathetic, and compassionate. You have psychic abilities and future vision. You can see things before they happen. It's a gift. Don't let the devil take it from you. Okay? Don't let nobody try to break your spirit. Somebody knows well enough, or knows you well enough, to know that you're worth a fortune by way of this empathy and compassion and psychic abilities. So you can always see them coming. You weren't always tapped into it. Now that you're healing and evolving, you're sharper at it. Does that make sense? You're a lot sharper at it. So that's bringing in all the abundance for you from a past life. Somebody could have put witchcraft on you, or put a generational curse on your family in general to stop it, to stop you. Somebody could curse your whole family lineage just to stop you, knowing that is one of you in every family, at least one, and that person is you. Aquarius, this also gives me all air sign energy. A lot of Aquarius and Gemini energy too. Someone could be partners in crime with a Gemini or just have both of those signs in their chart. Buddha, that's spiritual practice. A spirit, somebody has their own unique sets of belief. Atman. And now he's getting his spiritual awakening with the third eye, with following the heightened intuition. He also learned a lot from you, your nature, aggressive nature. But I don't think I need this one. Well, yeah, you do. With Buddha, hold on. Hold on, I'm reading something. With the Buddha, let's see. It is about a spiritual practice being, I feel like intuitively it's something being practiced against you. Somebody's a different religion from you, even if they don't appear to be. It's not just one person, but anyone who's unaware, who has an aware and blessed soul right now. That is you. You have woken up to your true self and let go of the illusions that were binding you to the material world. That is your person. Okay? Something with material gain. So even though they're going through this spiritual transformation, they still know I need to be the golden parachute for this person. I need to ensure that nobody's going to cause a separation or there. I'm not allowing another separation with us. You've taken off the mask and of security and given a good look at the vastness of your soul. Someone's starting to take a good look at themselves. You know, and you understand that the non-dual nature of the world and are letting go of the judgments of the minds. Didn't I tell you? So everything that you're going through, so you having psychic abilities and being compassionate and that grace, you're picking up on what somebody's fighting through. Childhood traumas. It's a childhood trauma or childhood traumas this person is fighting through. So you are foreseeing this. But in my dream, it was me laying on the couch with my kids playing, but I had that fence. Like it looked like I was downstairs in a basement, and the fence was on the steps to stop the kids from going up the steps. And upstairs looked like an entirely different group of people from my people. It looked like a different family. So somebody with a different religion from you altogether. And then the negative side of it is about the fact that it's just facing the fact that we live in a real glorified, glitzy type of world where it's easy to become caught up in things like possessions and appearances, money and relationship. While these things are not inherently bad, necessarily it's not bad to have nice things, but nothing is, but they often inhibit us from remembering our own truth. This being the son of Adam or, being a servant of God, it could kind of deter you from that. So who are we without these things? Okay. So I got another. So what that means, what I'm getting from that is this is your inner child. And as you're climbing up the ranks, your person is getting an intuition like you're getting an intuition. Okay. And these are things that y'all desire from the ego space. These are things that you were deprived from since childhood, or these are just your inner child, which would be somewhat of the ego, put in place. And a lot of things that we were deprived of are often the things that drive us, are the driving force of us becoming successful so we can afford the things. I didn't have this as a child. I want to be a big kid now. Your person being wise and having that wisdom and that knowledge and that keen intuition like you now that he's waking up, like there's an evolution. He has to be there with you so you're not swept away. Nobody can take advantage of you. As long as he's there with you, nobody can take advantage of you. Like Monique said on the Shay Shay interview, where she said, it's a sad time where people criticize that man for standing by my side. People want to find fault in this man being there for me when he's supposed to be there for me. people that look like me and look like you are the same people who are finding faults of any kind with my husband standing by my side. And Monique is a phenomenon. You dig? So he never left her side. They started off as friends, they became best friends, then they became man and wife. She was with another person when they met, so they were best friends until they could be together. And that's this man, and that's going back to this Knight of Wands and this Knight of Cups. It's like, soon as I get my money right, I'm gonna get right back to you. So this person is making it his mission with the King of Wands. That's action, that's passion. He's spiritually driven to do this for you, to show up right. No more fucking around. Like, drop the burdens. All these materialistic things and accountabilities that are not adding up to be anything. And this is long-term debt. With the Hierophant, this is family orientation, bills, house, mortgage, marriage, kids, you name it. With the Hierophant and the 10 Pentacles, that's family, money. Like, all his assets are tied up in things that are now he's starting to wise up about, or is a fucking burden. Let me just say that. It's draining him when he's spiritually led to go somewhere else. You see when he's pointing at a globe, he's spiritually led to go somewhere else. So all this is happening on purpose. Maybe the credit cards are maxed out, $10, $20, $30,000, $40,000 in debt, credit card debt, mortgage rates is too fucking high. You could have just bought a house not that long ago, and right now with the economy being shitty, the mortgage rates is outstanding. It's like, it's better to, if you are going to buy a house, it's better to just wait till the interest rates go down. So, but it's already done now. In this, according to this message, is somebody's already tied in or legally bound into some kind of contract, and they are spiritually led to work their way back out of it. Follow the intuition. Okay? When you see this card, you see his third eye, it's about the intuition, it's about wisdom. So it's less about somebody being of a different, on one hand, for some, it is about somebody being of a different religion or having being a naysayer, being a disbeliever to a believer. It's like it's the same whether you explain it to them or not. God put a seal on their heart. They're not going to understand your morals, ethics, and beliefs, Monique, about your husband being next to you, and you're realizing that. So there's no point of even explaining it, even though you do have a right to defend it as people attack it. And then when you look at this, it's like somebody's a real blessed soul. Okay, you have now begun to see the glimpses of like the divinity that exists within you, and there's so much more to experience. You haven't even scratched the surface yet. It's something about you being filled with limitless potential, and you realize that the only obstacle that exists are in the mind. Something with the ego. The ego has to go to be able to drop the burdens. You have reached a deeper connection to your higher self and the immortal aspect of your existence. It's like the very seed of your soul. Something about your prayers has unveiled hidden depths to your true being and allowed you to experience the vastness that exists inside of you. You have become aware that you are a microcosm of the greater macrocosm and a reflection of God. So now you're bringing that expansiveness into your everyday life. Now watch, once you do that, you change your mind to change your life, and watch how your life unfolds. So this person is really contemplating and realizing, like, if I take this step, you want to take a chance. It's something about being successful. This opportunity is here. You're going to be successful. You're going to be notorious for the honor. Is something about the honor and the integrity. The people, God is going to make the people respect you. Nobody's going to curse you. It could have been a fear of what will the people think, coming from one lifestyle and transitioning in accordance to my own spiritual journey. This person is not a stranger, but I don't have to explain that part to them. It's a past life relationship stuff. A lot of this stuff is carrying over. Your hard work is paying off. So one of you are in a bad space financially, but slow to build up. It took me a while to get here, and now that I'm finally here, I'm led to go. You calling in your soul tribe. You've called in your soul family. You don't have to do this alone. So it's going to be a greater outcome. All right, wings of light, becoming something new, and something's moving at a very vast speed. Something's moving super quick for you, or things are speeding up for you. Or something's going to speed up for you. How do I mean it? Go with the flow. Let it go. Cleansing and receiving. Something about you being fearless. Fearless. It's like everything you touch. It's something about your life being made so easy. This kind of correlates with some of the messages from the other reading too. Oh no, it wasn't. It was a message. Your life is about to be made so much easier, and you're about to receive all your money, all your abundance and everything. And you don't have to put much effort into it because your hard work is paying off. You're being rewarded now. And people are going to be angry at you because of it. Your person, Six of Cups. Past life energy, Hangman. This is something you've been stuck trying to deal with. I've been trying to deal. If something's been hard for you since a past life, from a past life experience regarding this person, a lot of separation, it could have been very difficult for you, where this person's stuck on you. This person didn't always understand why they gravitate to you like that. And look at that Ace of Cups trying to peek out underneath right here. That's the truth. He's stuck on you. Okay. And from his perspective, I accept the gifts I've been giving as a high service to the world. He knows he's always showing up for people. So he knows his place is to show up for people and do a service. My high vibe thoughts create health in my body, peace in my mind, and love in my heart. Your nature, your compassion, your grace, okay? Something about you always having a heads up with that third eye and that psychic ability and things like that. Something about you always knowing what he's working through, that when he's talking to you, when he wants to thank God for you or something like that. Okay, because it could have been a space of depression at some time or another, and him being an attractor. God is always conspiring to support me and guide me and lead me compassionately towards the highest good. Red cardinals could be significant. You could be seeing those birds. That's significant. That is your person. I believe I'm worthy of feeling good. You make this person feel good, and it's something about you. He kind of looks to you when he's feeling bad or feeling down. You see, it's all in pink, like the pink rose quartz. Those are his emotions. That's his heart space. Okay? He knows that you know that you're worthy of feeling good. And he want to give it to you. You see the stars on her face? That's correlating with the star here. And the King of Pentacles is right under her. The day trader, somebody who worked their ass off. I want to give it to somebody he realized now I'm doing all this in the wrong setting. I'm supposed to be doing all this for her. I put the diamond in the coat, and I put the coat on her. That's right. All his emotions, he left everything with you. So even as he's going through life or going through experiences and different trials and things like that, he's led to come back to you, his soul family. And the Most High said, obstacles are a detour in the right direction. The obstacles that you're facing are a detour to go in the right direction. So everything is conducive, is preordained, is predestined, is meant for you to go through that. It's meant for him to go through that. And anytime he wants to get a message for you, something about red cardinals. I saw two of them in a tree yesterday, and they both was looking at me, and then they flew away. Instead of taking on the fear of others, I reflect love. So he's trying not to project fear onto you based off of what he's going through now. You may not have been all that spiritually awakened yet in this lifetime or in this particular experience. The world. Something has to wrap up for something to begin. We're closer. Let's get closer. Closer. Okay? There's something about y'all that's locked in, that's fixed, because this is fixed energy. You see the man in the background, and that's her. You all he dream about. That's where I don't know where that came from, but you all he dream about. I think he has the same gifts as you with the psychic ability and the empathy, nurturing, compassion. He's supposed to serve the world. Like you have a person who shows up for people, but maybe the people he's showing up for now are draining, like taking advantage of it, of his nature. What else? And your end all be all. I knew it. I saw this in my premonition. I just didn't say it. The fool. He's starting over. Go take the first leap. People are going to ridicule him and call him naive for even going in a different direction. Like, you're just going to walk away from all this. Hold up. Where is it? Come on. How you just going to walk away from all this to go start something new? Because where was the Emperor? There was the Emperor when I split the deck. This was on one side and the Emperor was on the other side. The Emperor is looking at her. See, the woman is pregnant. Okay, abundant, full of ideas, vitality, joy, but that's a child. And the Ace of Wands was here anyway. Okay, the Ace of Wands with the Six of Wands. It's a victory. And you do have somebody trying to lay down the gauntlet. This would be where he's at now. The different experiences that he's led to go through that leads up to you. That's teaching them the lessons to get back to you. So we're healing of the finances, and you're healing the emotions. But likewise, you're the divine mother to this person. So all his feelings are with you. So something has to wrap up. Tell me more about the world. Further amplify the world part, because because that Queen of Swords correlates with it. I see. You see the star? I gotta put it back though, because they all flipped out. The Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune. This person could have been fun, a fun spirit. This person was friends with your person. Once upon a time, group of friends playing spin the bottle. But likewise, come on, keep going. Look what's on the bottom. The Devil. So that Queen of Swords could be a part of that devil energy, or that analogy I gave you about the devil trying to, and the Three of Wands was with that. So that is, to me, it was teaching manipulation of energy. Okay, how the person is practicing the art of persuasion with the Queen of Swords and that devil energy, and kind of like seeing that your person's weak by way of inner child being undealt with, or issues being undealt with. They see his weak spots. Going back to the dream I told you about, the wooden fence to block the baby from going up the steps. Okay, they have direct access to your person. They have direct access. They feel like they have direct access to your person, so they have that direct access to your fortune, and they can fuck it up for you. But the Ace of Cups is peeking out. They go your Ten of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. That's not going to happen. With the Page of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles, that's Holy Scripture. Okay? And with the Devil, they had the Three of Wands with it. Where are you? Where are you? It's a burden because he's carrying gens. He's teaching this man how to move. This it's like a tracker. The person put gens on your person, you did, through binding them through a contract, a unworthy contract, like something that's like not unfeasible. It's like you're destined to lose. It just looks pretty on the outside, but it's a disaster. You dig? And it's a burden for your person because he's carrying the load of. It's like a interest rate that won't never go away. You'll never be able to pay this debt off on your own. You got to drop the burdens. You got to go. What the Most High say? Hope is conduit for miracles. You better let them know. With that yellow, all that yellow in that card and the sun, put that together. Hope is conduit for miracles. That's it. That's it. Right there. So you look at this. This is karmic. A karmic lesson that has to wrap up how this person has your person bound, but is carrying over from a previous life. I keep saying, I wanted to say earlier, someone stole something, but in a way they kind of did, but in a way they didn't. But when you got the Devil card and the Three of Wands right next to it, it was inherently yours. However, you always get the premonition. You always knew what's what. You did, but you trusted God and you were patient through the trials. Okay, you didn't fall back on yourself and your own desires. You didn't fall into temptation and try to handle things on your own. You didn't try to play God in your own life. That's another message. You were patient, and good things come to those who are patient. So what they thought they took from you, doing this manipulative shit, okay, with this manipulative shit, see how she's showing up again with the Wheel of Fortune, trying to steal fortune or trying to take something from you or take you off the straight and narrow path. Okay, this is a feminine energy. This doesn't have to be a woman. This is somebody who's very jealous. Could be a parental figure, a mother or a father. This is somebody who's very jealous and persuasive, the art of persuasion. So this could be an ex or relatives doing this to your person, and he has to wrap that up. He has to work through that, those issues, those childhood issues, to be able to block off anybody being able to come in and practice. This is a person who's mature in experience and very talented and mature in doing that. When I say mature in doing that, they're very skilled at it. Okay, they've been doing this a long time, or they're just very good at it. So they're showing up as a queen is mean they've been doing it a long time. It stops all of this. Right now, your person could be scared of this resource for what they can do because they didn't always understand or have the exact knowledge as to how to propel it, how to rebuke it. Man, I hear an NLE chopper. Text from who? She lying, man. Nigga don't feel like dying, man. Cook them in the grease like a frying pan. Man, he like, I'm not about to play with y'all like that. Look, healing, the balance. There you go. He has to go through that. For whatever reason, he fell into that, thinking that it was a good offer. He was searching for fool's gold. Maybe he come from poverty, or maybe, in this life, it could have come from poverty. In this life, it could have shaped up where it looked like he was coming from nothing, and he felt like he is like a social group or a raise, a higher status in society. It seemed good, sounds good, but it wasn't worth it. Not with the Ten of Wands. Okay, now he's waking up. Or she's waking up. It could have happened to you, and now you're waiting. Your person has to catch up, or you're still working through something. But either way, this Temperance, somebody saw this for you and tried to take it from you. Past life, a lot of past life energy. A lot of past life energy. Look how they canoodle. This is how y'all are with each other. Look how they make all that eye contact. Okay. He's stuck on you. No matter what he's going through, he's over there with this person, but he's stuck on you. Because his high vibing thoughts, your high vibing thoughts is you. His high vibing thoughts consist of you. You see that? It consists of you. Even when you're old and gray, like he see that with you. You know, it creates that health in his body, peace in his mind, love in his heart. It gives him hope that I can get through this. So that's what he's doing with that King of Wands and that King of Cups. That Knight of Cups. Where you go? You're in here somewhere. Look, I'm looking for the card, the Nine of Cups, the High Priestess. Look, that Six of Cups. I love that Six of Cups, but that's not a part of the message right now. Not that one. All right. That King of Wands and that, right here. It is what it is, guys. We read this. A lot of people think this stuff is artificial hoo-ha. People really put a lot of work in ancestrally or generationally, the last generation, a generation before that, just to fuck up something for you. They know there's one in every group. And that one is him and that one is you and your family and your bloodline. And your bloodline can't be tainted. This is why he's working his ass off. He might be distant from you, but this is what he's doing in the meantime, bro. Because he's spiritually led to do it. I think a little bit of his ego is wrapped up in him being spiritually led to do it. It's like, I know what I got over there waiting for me. So his cockiness might be there still with the King of Wands and the Knight of Cups. Like, I know what's mine. Ain't nothing you can do about what's mine. What's mine is mine. He know that. Maybe he had that dream. And it's like, this motherfucker jealous. Jealous. All right. Is there anything else that we need to know about this side of things? Past life relationship. I think a lot of it is pretty self-explanatory. Like, he got the Ace of Pentacles and Ten of Pentacles on your side, but the Ten of Pentacles is met with the Ten of Wands on that side. That was a dud. And it's met with the Devil. So you see the difference. What is this? Two of Cups. I'm in love with you. He tell you he love you every day. You get a premonition every day about this man saying he love you, or this woman saying she love you. Look, he love you every day. For some, this resonates. He likes to pick you up when he make you climax. Like y'all make buildings shake. It's earth shattering. That climax is earth shattering. Y'all bring buildings down, bring towers down. Okay, look how passionate this man is for you. He knows who you are. It's a soul recognition. Three of Pentacles is I'm working on myself. Okay, because I got something to look forward to. I didn't forget you. Okay, this one is the High Priestess. Sometimes you can't say nothing. Okay, you're somebody who keeps to yourself. And this one to come out. Six of Pentacles. Don't let the author of confusion is very busy. If you, out of everything I said to sum it up, the author of confusion is super busy right now. Okay, and you're on a spiritual retreat. You're in retreat. Like, you're led to do this part of it by yourself. And Ramadan is coming up for some. The Six of Pentacles is you have respect of this person and you will have respect of the community, especially with the Six of Wands. Okay, it's reciprocal. But this is also a lesson for your person to understand that he's very quiet, like he's watching you, and he knows what time, he knows everything that I'm explaining. He knows that already. He's just not talking. But you got to realize, if you're spiritually led to fast, which means be quiet, so is he. You dig what I'm saying? The Six of Pentacles also talks about, and it's easy to be the giver. Your person understands that is his gift. A gift of his is to be a high service to the world, is to be a service to other people. And when you can't do that, you feel like you're not worth anything. But the Six of Pentacles talks about is just, you have to be able to be reciprocal on the receiving end, just as easy as you are when it's easy for you to give. So you have to be able to accept the same charity that you typically are qualified to help other people with. It's conflict. It could be inner chaos. But he remembers you, though. I believe I'm worthy of feeling good. He loves to make you feel good. He know that he lights your whole world up. like this, like you like his whole world up. Like you get him all giddy inside like that. He don't like that shit. Like as a man, it's like, that inner feminine shit. Like, come on, bro. But it feel good though. Yeah, it does. That's why I can't talk about it. When I'm patient, I let God do for me what I can't do for myself. That was that 3 of Wands. It's talking about virtue and patience right next to the devil card. So there it is. He was not patient. He was very impulsive and impatient in the past, and now he's paying for it. This was together. So that could be your person, another part of that dream, another element of the dream. Dreams are meant to peel back layers. When I read for y'all, I peel back layers so you can figure out where the core of the issue is coming from to help you fix it. So peeling back those layers is an element of being impulsive like a kid, like impulsive, like I want it now. And that's not always conducive. You got to trust the process. You got to trust God. And you as the high priestess are showing up, or just somebody who's deeply intuitive, deeply psychic, divine mother, with psychic abilities and things like that. You was trying to tell him. Or now that you're here, it kind of heightens his intuition more too. It kind of wakes his ass up because he was like sitting there drowning. Like an animation cartoon when you keep putting burdens on the person's shoulder and they walk in an upheaval battle and they sinking into the ground. That's what it looked like to me. But it's also like a monkey on your back. Like if you go to sleep and you try to wake up and you feel like something's like pushing you into the bed or holding you down, that is the shaitan peeing in your ears. Look it up. You don't believe me. But that is the devil riding your back. A lot of people understand it that way. Okay? Take it how it resonates. That's what this is. That monkey on his back. Could be addictions. Okay? With the devil card. He wasn't patient and it led him down the wrong path. Now he's in debt or just burdened by too many things, too many people, places, things, too many chiefs in the kitchen, not enough Indians, and he's supposed to be a high service next to you. He's supposed to be of service to you, just like he's a service to people, but he can't really tap into that part until he dropped the burdens. He got to hit his own rock bottom. You see what I'm saying? Don't touch the camera, okay, Papa?
I used to be.
Here.
I used to be.
Here. Here. Here we go.
I used to be.
Yes. Why you didn't eat your food when I gave it to you? Kids do that. I'm not hungry. You give them food, now I'm hungry. No, I'm not hungry. Now I'm hungry. You wasn't hungry for that. You want something else? Okay, just hold on. All right, I had to pause. Baby can get some food. Shuffle for the next, for your counterpart, man or woman. Ace of Cups. He know he make you feel like this. He know you do this when you think of him because he's sending you that energy with the High Priestess. He likes to be rebellious with you, like sexually. Like, I know you're a good person or a good girl, good guy. I'm sending you that sexually explosive energy. I'm going to make you think about me. Okay, you dare not give my shit away. Okay, you dare not. Okay, but that's your person. You know, y'all can laugh with you. He can play with you like that. Two of Cups. I guess is a friendship opportunity of a lifetime. Even in business, I mentioned business too early in the reading. For some, like if you're the part where you got to walk alone, this is like you are going to come across the right people to do business with to propel your business forward. Your hard work is paying off. So your fearlessness and you're able to remove magic. Yeah. With the psychic abilities, I don't know. God gave you a gift. Okay, to dispel that and rebuke that with your nurturing, compassion, and grace. I guess you are. I wasn't trying to say that. What I was trying to say is you're not a person who has to practice magic. You are magic. You dig? You already come with talent and ability, psychic ability, high priestess, divine mother. Okay, you come fearless. You remove obstacles. That's what I was trying to say. And here go 10 of Wands. This would be 10 candles burning. Somebody is just messing into things they don't have no business messing in, and it's going to backfire. Okay? Queen of Pentacles. Someone is trying to handicap you. You see her leg? Someone wants to stump your growth or handicap you, slow you down, inconvenience you, taint you, make you appear to be unattractive in some way or another, and he still find you bad to the bone, to burden you. That's attempted to be a burden for somebody, and he's still a fucking problem, making you climax all them times, all the intensity with this. That's how I see that Ten of Wands. That Ten of Wands is a good Ten of Wands. Like, he's a fucking problem. He's going to be a problem. He wants to be a problem. Okay? He means to be a problem. He means to reciprocate all your love. That is his love language. It's like, I'm make you feel good. Anything else? There you go. There go your match. The loyalty. If you were wondering, that loyalty is there. He just want to be able to practice the loyalty by way of material. He has a unity conscious that's developing, and it was all. No, I have love. Do I love my bitch or am I in love with her body? Which one is it? Do I love her or am I in love with her body? That's Gucci Mane talking to his wife. Look how he look at her. Look how this how you feel. Two of Cups, King of Cups, bro. Okay, that's what he said. Like, you better further amplify. Okay, when you saw those red cardinals, that was me. I tell you, I love you every day. I told you that. Obstacles are a detour in the right direction. So you're holding up right now. Queen of Swords. What he likes about you, another element that's his favorite about you, is the way you take control in a way. Something with feather. Look how she got that feather in her hand. Like, he think you so fucking fine, like you bad. Like, he can listen to you talk all day. You might be long-winded like me. You might be. With the Queen of Swords, you have things to say. You're hyper intelligent. You see her? Like, you talk dirty in the bedroom. You take control. You cocky, bold. And at the same time, your value, it doesn't change your value just because you're like that. But you're like that with him. He appreciates you. You make him feel like $1,000,000. You make him want to get up and go get that shit. After you do all this, he gonna go, shit, bruh. You have no idea what he's doing when he's away from you. You have no idea what he's working through when he's away from you. Obstacles are detours in the right direction. Five of Pentacles. That would be the obstacle, is the challenge, is the trial. Is changing your mind to increase your abundance, your finance. We are in the space of peace. He has to work his way to where you are with being the source, being able to benefit from your peace, your nature. Because when he's around you, he calms down instantly. It's like an instinct. But the Five of Pentacles is bad health, bad wealth. Okay, this is too much. This is not worth it. Okay, it's making this person, is leaving this person with nothing or very little. For some, they can't even buy a sandwich, like, to go, like, to eat. Like, that's crazy. No, I don't think he's eating properly. With the Five of Pentacles, he could be losing weight. Stress can make you lose weight. You don't want to eat. You don't have nobody who want to make you food, or you don't want to eat the food because you're stressed and you know you don't want to be there. Energy is not right. If it's bad energy on your food, it'll make your stomach sick. You ever eat out and then get sick after? It's bad energy on it. But I just wanted to share that with you guys. I hope that it helps everybody and gives everybody some more clarity. It's like, just be patient. Patience is a virtue. You seem to be the patient one. It's your person, man or woman, that has to learn from their error of judgment and their mistake. So, hope is conduit for miracles. I hope that this reading helped and made sense. And make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. Even if you take a piece of it. Oh, I like that part. Like it. like the video. Like, share, and subscribe to keep the algorithm high. Until next time.